I'd wish you luck on the interview, but the people I probably should be wishing luck to are your soon-to-be victims.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance.
Have fun!
Level 10.
Happy St. Swithin's Day to all our listeners. We're here live down at the parade where St. Swithin himself is set to make an appearance any minute now.
Oh, I think I see him. Yes, there he is, riding merrily atop his rain cloud, throwing many barometers to the happy dancing children below.
Yay!
Just a reminder, because of the parade's extensive and convoluted route, many stores and services will be closed today.
We'll now take the traditional 267 minutes of bagpipes in honor of St. Swithin's Day.
Yay! See, they're trying to make it a joke like, uh-oh, now you have to listen to 267 minutes of bagpipe music. Like, joke's on you, game, I love bagpipe music. So yeah, alright. Yeah, good stream, everyone. I'll see you in 267 minutes. I mean, I'm sure it loops at some point, and I'm obviously not gonna try that because that'd take a very, very long time, but I kinda wonder just, like, if they actually would play it for 267 minutes. Yeah, I mean, obviously not a full, like, 267-minute song, right? But, you know, the same song on repeat that long and then they just stop it. That'd be pretty great. Can I just get out of bed while listening to the... fine. I keep listening while I get out and look around. Anything special? No, no, no. Same old. Okay.
Huh. I guess there's no letter from Dad today because of the holiday. I hope he's doing okay.
Me too, Lil. Me too. Hello, rats. Hi. Yeah, I know. I like that they're like, rats everywhere, and I'm like, yeah.
Come on, give it back already. Stop saying that!
All right, break it up, you two.
Lil, what are you doing here?
I live here. What are you doing here?
I work here. I got a job getting rid of the rats.
You're doing a bang-up job.
There's a lot of rats in here, Lamont.
I'm not very good at it. These rats are pretty smart. This one stole a crystal that I found.
I want a crystal.
No, I found it. Ugh. Lil, can you talk to him or something?
Sure, but only if I get to keep the crystal. Meow. Reason with it.
Listen, my friend here is not the sharpest tool in the shed.
We're not in a shed.
Point proven. Can you, being the more intelligent creature, just give in and let him have his crystal?
The rat looks up to you as if it has completely understood every word. It moves, revealing a mage-grade crystal.
Hey, he gave it back. Thanks, Lil. Now, shoo, get out of here.
Okay, geez. I have to go to work anyways.
No, not you. The rat. Can you tell Isla and Simon that I won't be able to meet up with them? I have to clear all these rats before this place opens tonight. You might as well take this crystal.
Yay, crystal. I got a crystal. I mean, I do want to know where they are, but I also...
I don't need luck. I need a foolproof way to get rid of these rats.
I like that. I thought it was just gonna be like, I don't need luck, the same as your dad and, Mrs. Abernathy and stuff like that. Like, good luck. I don't need luck. I need a foolproof plan. How about you? How about you, little rat?
Don't listen to a word he says.
I mean, he's not wrong, Lamont.
Don't listen to a...
How you guys doing? Cool. Cool.
People are sleeping upstairs. Better not.
But the rats want to listen.
Squeak!
Wait, did you just say the word squeak?
That's funny. That makes me think of the, A note. Well, okay, before I read the note, so I don't get sidetracked, because y'all know how much that happens. That makes me think of the, like in Fallout, 1 or 2, where you talk to the two-headed Brahmin, and it's just like, moo, I say. Alright. Dear whoever reads this note, Garby's Emporium of Wonder will be closed in honor of St. Swithin's Day. No. Please feel free to take your business to some other establishment in town. Oh, wait, there isn't one. I'm the only shop you got. I guess I should read this in, like, Garby's voice. I have people in a capitalistic chokehold. Store will be open tomorrow at 9 a.m. P.S. If this is Lil, I saw your hooligan friends when I wrote this note, and they've got a shift's worth of crystals if you can track them down. Garby. Okay, so that's what that's... Well, yeah, can I just leave that way? No, I can't. Okay. Click, 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 run. So find the other people. That's how you get extra crystals for the day. Well, I mean, hey, that's fine. Means no money to spend. Okay, so what do we have? We've got Ash's office, the dungeon, the docks. Obviously, don't start the shift yet. And the dig site. Well, let's start at the top, work our way down. We steal more stuff? I love stealing stuff. Oh, hi.
Lil? How unexpected.
Nah, just you two. I don't actually care where Travis is.
I could say the same about you. What are you doing in Ash's office?
I'm volunteering as her unpaid intern. My
Cool.
mom said this will fast track me to get into the youth politician training program for two-faced cutthroats and liars, or the YPTPT-FCL. She says it'll help build character.
Everyone wants to get into the
Yikes. I'm here because I'm supposed to tell you that Lamont won't be able to meet up later. He's, stuck at the office.
Oh, that hardworking lug. He'll be the perfect trophy husband for me. He's so distractingly handsome that it'll both impress and intimidate my opponents.
I'm glad you got a plan.
Okay, well, let me know if there's anything I can do to help you with that.
Now that you mention it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crap.
Oh, let me know if you can help. You can help.
The
No.
YPTPT-FCL does have an entrance exam that I could use your help with. And I've got something from Garby if you do.
Oh, yeah, you do. Give me that. Okay.
Okay, what do I have to do?
There are a couple of questions about current and historical affairs that I still need to answer. Here we go.
Okay.
What was the name of the late King Oswin's father?
I don't remember. I want to say Artemis, maybe? Like, I don't remember seeing the word Brucey anywhere in this. I don't know. That sounds kind of familiar.
Question 2. What is the current name of the Goblin Ball Stadium?
The exciting Coliseum for overpriced food, because I named it that.
Great. Question 3. The Crown Prince of Petrard, Phineas Pomp, is the son of...
Phineas Pomp. Where is it? I know what it is. There it is. I see Buttermilk. That's the one. King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk. I've heard that guy
last
enough.
one. Mega rock superstar Vlad Extreme plays what kind of instrument?
Was it a lute or a guitar? I don't know what... I'm actually curious. What is a bouzouki? Oh. I mean, I doubt it's that. Add existing image and... Huh. That is a Greek instrument. The bouzouki. That's it. I don't think it's that because I do not remember them saying that. I guess I'll go with lute. Okay, I know it's not a saxophone. It was a stringed instrument, and it wasn't that. So...
Actually, looking over all these questions, I'm pretty sure all these answers are right. I'm a shoo-in for acceptance now. Here, Garby actually gave me 2 of these.
Cool. Yeah, I wasn't entirely sure on that one. Like, I knew it was either going to be a lute or a guitar, because I remembered it was stringed, but it wasn't a bouzouki, because that hasn't come up at all, because I'm just like, what is that? And I just looked it up right now, and we obviously know it's not a saxophone. Yeah, I wasn't sure about the king. Like, I feel like I've heard the name Artemis somewhere in this game, which is why I went with it, but, like, I wasn't sure that it wasn't Oswinus, because, you know, Oswinus. Oh well, we got it right, that's what counts. Travis isn't here, but even if he was, would you really want to talk to him? Yeah, to gloat. So I could look at that, yeah. There he is, the late King Oswin. When will they get around to replacing those with Queen Desdemona? Seriously. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Dictators.
What a fancy collection of bottles.
Wait, I want to look at the ladder. Oh no, there's a book behind the ladder. That's what I'm looking at. Survivor's Account of Marley Threepwood Dynasty. Guybrush Threepwood. I approve of your references, game. Okay. Next up, Malcolm. Malcolm, you're right here in the middle. Oh yeah, you. I guess your future imprisoning everybody and, like, you're killing everyone in the prison and then escaping hasn't happened yet. So, haha. No response. Can I actually talk to him? Nope. You can just look at him. Okay, bye. Stop trying to turn people into food. Okay, bye. The docks. We've been to the docks? I'm trying to remember if we came there during the fetch quest during the wedding. We have not. This is new. Hello. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff to click. All right, you first.
Oh, Diddums, my trusty valet. We've been so displaced by the war.
Yes, Mum, we have.
It simply must stop by any means necessary.
The means necessary to stop war must at all times be relentless, Mum.
How true, Diddums. Mark Goblin Twain, correct?
No, Mum, his cousin Egbert.
Not Mark Goblin Twain. How dare. It sounds of a large family starting their day. Heard through the flaps of the tent. Hey, Seamus. How goes?
Hello there, Lil.
Hi.
Seamus McGoblin, what brings you and your family to the docks?
Oh, we live here now. Things got a bit tight after the war started, so we had to relocate. It's not the prettiest or safest place to live.
But...
No, but this place is awful.
It's not the prettiest, it's not the safest. But what? But nothing. Hey, speaking of Threepwood, I see a sign for Monkey Island.
Well, at least you're all together, right?
Oh, not so. One of our boys, Teeny Tom McGoblin, was lagging behind when we fled, so we had to hurry along without him.
Oh no, not Teeny Tom.
He should be arriving in the sprawl any day now. If you're working the gate, would you mind not giving him too much trouble and let him in?
Sure. It depends. Like, is he carrying a lot of drugs on him? Is he secretly, you know, working for Petrard?
Of course, Mr. McGoblin.
Oh, thanks, Lil. You're one of the good ones.
Like, it kind of depends. If he's a spy for Petrard, then no. But, you know, Monkey Island, Ars Tatsaka, we get it. You don't need to literally point to your influences. I'm amused. Hi.
Step right up, folks, and take your turn at being a winner. Find the queen and uncover a royal prize. How about you, young lady? Care to be a winner?
Ugh.
Simon, it's me, Lil. Lamont says he's stuck at work and won't be able to meet up with you. Hey, Uncle Fredo, she's made me. What do I do?
Just play it cool and act like you've never seen her before.
Yeah, because that totally works.
Sorry, ma'am, who I'm gonna act like I've never seen before. Would you care to play a game that's almost guaranteed to make you a winner?
Sure. Shady gambling? Why, yes.
Are you trying to con me, Simon? Uncle Fredo?
Never admit you're running a con.
I've got something from Garby for you, but I can't just give them to you. You'll have to play for them.
Fine.
All right, what's the hustle? It's not a scam at all, man. All you need to do is find the queen.
Uh-huh, and is this gonna be like when we were doing Find the Ball with Malcolm, and we literally could not pick anything else besides the wrong answer?
She's one of the 3 cards you see in front of you. Just keep your eye on the prize.
I do like the advisors or the face cards of the thing. That's kind of cool. All right. All right, I'm being quiet.
Where's the queen?
Ooh. I'm not entirely sure. Is it this one? Yeah, I am sure. Never mind.
Congratulations. You found the queen. You won the jackpot.
Yep. Sorry that I had to be quiet, but like...
You're making it too easy.
I'm decently good at those sort of games. I mean, obviously when they're not cheating and like slipping the card off the table. And yeah, if Fredo was doing it and he's like, up, no more queen, where's the queen? But when it's a legit, actual, like, scramble game, I'm pretty good at them.
Since I'm stuck here, could you be a pal and make sure Isla knows about Lamont not showing up? She's gonna be crushed.
And I think I've said it before in... I don't remember. I just remember I was streaming some game, and there was another sort of thing. Oh! It was in... No, it's blanking. I don't remember. Because I realized the game I thought it was, I didn't stream or record. But whatever game it was, I know I mentioned that, like, the secret to doing those sort of games is you don't necessarily want to focus just on the thing you're looking at. Like, if you're trying to find the mouse right here, I mean, pretend there's other cursors. It's like, yes, you want to follow it and be like, okay, it's going this way, it's going that way. But the best way to do it is, like, you unfocus your eyes and stare at it just ahead and, like, watch everything with your peripheral vision. And that way you can, like, keep track of it without, like, you look to the left and then if it quickly goes right, you won't know if it shuffles again. So, there you go. Also, it's just a bomb. It's perfectly safe. Hey, mister. How you doing?
Mr. Fantastico. I haven't seen you around for a bit.
My journey for the most fantastic hat took me to the countryside, where I was drafted into the war.
Oh, no.
Well, that sucks. But you're back now. Does that mean my dad is back too?
Unfortunately, your father remains at the front lines. I, however, got sent home for wearing too many fantastic hats. Apparently, it was alerting the enemy to our presence.
Well, I mean, I guess that's bad and all, but I'm glad that you have found some fantastic hats.
Well, I'm happy you're home, and that you got to try on some fantastic hats.
But they were not fantastic enough. My journey, it continues. Also, your father gave me this letter to give to you.
Okay.
A letter from Dad.
Cool. These hats...
Dear Lil, thanks for your last letter. I really enjoyed reading it, especially that joke you told. I told it to a couple of guys, who told it to a couple of other guys, who then told it to the captain herself. And they all agreed I wouldn't be allowed to tell jokes anymore.
Oh, it's fine.
I hope everyone at home is doing well. I forgot that before I left for the war, I owed my bookies some money. I put 30 gold in this envelope so you can pay him back for me. His name is Fredo.
I already did it. He stole it from me. And I'm trying to remember if he stole 30 or 50, but either way, taken care of.
This war is tough, but they say there will be a ceasefire on St. Swithin's Day, so that's something to look forward to. But what's really keeping me going through the darkest moments is the thought of getting back to you. I love you, Lil. Please write back soon.
Alrighty.
You better write back to him.
Yes.
Hey, Mr. Capello, do you have a pen and paper on you? Fantastic or otherwise?
Of course, child.
Dad got a little mushy at the end of that last one. How should I respond?
Mushy. Play it tough. Yeah, we're gonna write mushy. A sentimental, affectionate letter to her father. Yes, I'm sure. Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Capello, do you think you could mail this letter for me, fantastically or otherwise?
Of course, child. I will search for a stamp for your letter that is so fantastic that it stops the postman in his tracks and makes him cry to the heavens, "Wow! Now that is one fantastic stamp!"
Okay.
Or, you know, whatever's the cheapest.
Malcolm. At first I was like, when she was in the way, I was like, AJ.com? Is there like a secret like AJ.com? Like alternate reality? Now it says Malcolm, but he doesn't know how to write an L. That's literally it. Okay. Okay, is that everywhere? No, dig site. To the dig site. Woo! Hiya, B.
Lil, it's good that you're here. Wait, tell me, are we having this conversation for the first time? Second? Are we stuck in a loop?
Not to my knowledge. Oh, she's fine.
We are not stuck in a time loop. I don't mess with a chronometer after hours. I'm frightened enough of being sent back in time or forward in space or whatever. Using it at the guard shed.
I'm glad to hear it. The readings I've been receiving from the device have been outside of my comfort zone. Not to mention the fact that those mages seem hell-bent on manufacturing another one.
Yeah, they do seem intent on room. Well, not Echo. Echo is cool, but Tyronius definitely seems hell-bent on destroying everything.
What is with those mages? It seems like for every lovable stoner like Echo, there's 3 spooks like Tyronius
See?
these days.
Exactly.
That's an extremely perceptive observation. You're working the night shift again tonight, correct?
Oh.
I'd like to requisition an upgrade for one of your tools. Which one would you like me to upgrade?
Ooh, a free upgrade. Probably the truth spray. We use it more than anything else. I mean, at this point, I don't think I need upgrades. Like, I've upgraded everything a lot as is, but like, if we're getting a free one just dropped in our lap.
Gee, thanks. That's awesome.
I just hope it's not too little too late considering what we're up against.
The forces of the night. Wait, what?
What does that mean?
Just stay focused on the task at hand. That's all any of us can do.
Yeah, but...
That's still pretty vague.
I'm just trying to get us through this in one piece.
Could you tell me what I'm looking out for?
Fine, don't tell me.
Goodbye, Lil.
Goodbye, Dr. B.
Yeah, if there's something that I should be aware of... Maybe you want to tell me? You see, Ash's office, where we came from, Yep, okay, we did everything. Yeah, I'm good. We are good. Yeah, all right. I mean, they said it was the night shift. Ooh, the 2nd edition. Okay. Is this any different? Forest entities with with a funny pun joke. Stomp the lawn, firewood could ask, poorly administered town hall meetings, true neutral. Right. So if we're gonna get these guys again, we'll want a decoder ring. Actually, at this point, I have so many crystals. I'm gonna just put stuff in everything. I'm just like trying to figure out like what we should be like looking for and planning for. So probably decrypting again on Tree Monster. Ghosts. Not available, not available. Being make-believe. Not available. There's no such thing as ghosts. Okay. Lycanthropes. Werewolf. They big AF. Alright, so that's the same. Mole people. The same. Okay, this one's new, though. I guess I should because they are doing the same ones, some of them, I should focus on what we didn't have the first time. So far, ghost, or make-believe, okay. So does that mean we're gonna, like, get someone, like, wearing, like, a sheet, like a bed sheet with eye holes cut in and, like, woo, I'm a ghost? Like, no, you're not. Mole people. Smaller, blah, blah, blah. Please don't persecute them. They have digging know-how. Okay. Necromancer is a Thanatos. Vampires. Heinrich Vampire. You know about him. Alright. Witches. Oh, that's a new one. Okay. Frequency rare. Special attacks, spells, various weakness to water and fire. Alignment. Very good or very bad. Are you a good witch or a bad witch? Though they are rare and often indistinguishable from regular folk, it is possible to encounter a witch whilst on guard duty. There are tests that can be done to confirm whether they are or not a witch. For example, if the suspected witch weighs the same as a duck, it confirms they are made of wood and therefore a witch. I love your references, game. I love them, I do. In practical terms, witches are not so different from regular folk, however, beware ulterior motives. They often have a plan on the go, and their moral compasses have the tendency to be differently calibrated, okay? So, truth spray? Zombies. Somewhat common. Special attacks biting if they still have teeth. Weakness, no match for a fast walker. Look, the only zombies we have around here are the old-timey, slow-moving ones. Thank God. Treat them like sheep. Herd them around where you need them. They're relatively harmless. Okay. That's funny. We don't have them newfangled zombies that run and can open doors. We got them old shambling zombies. Cool. Itchy nose, not cool. Ugh. Yeah, it's like, okay, well, we might need truth spray for the riches, truth spray for the witches, and a decoder ring maybe. Here's what I do. Since we do get them back if we don't use them, a bop bop, a bop bop, a bop bop, a bop bop, and just a little bit of a bop bop. Yeah, and actually, in fact, here, I can do this too. And then if I ever have to use stuff, try a bad crystal first, and then if it doesn't work, I can use a good one. I am set. And again, we can rewind time if need be. It was like, oh no. Hi, are you a
Why,
witch?
hello, my dear. I'm just coming home from a long night tending the apple orchards.
I'm sure you are, which is why you're talking like a witch. Which, no, before I'd be like, that's just coincidental, except, I mean, there is also Heinrich von Pyre, who was literally a vampire.
It's almost harvest season, and it couldn't come at a better time with the food shortage. Will you let me pass?
I don't know, are you a witch?
I've got the first apples of what looks to be a very fruitful harvest. Tee-hee! Just a little gardening humor, dear. I'm using them to make a delicious pie. It's my absolute favorite recipe from my absolute favorite cookbook. See?
Can I read the cookbook?
This book is falling apart. It's like 1,000 years old.
Older than that. And I should know. I wrote it myself.
Okay, yeah, so you're a witch. But are you a good witch or a bad witch? Nope. What I said was... spritz, spritz. Hi. Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
With all of these candies wrapped in foil, I can fatten up the children of the sprawl.
Yeah, okay, but is that to eat them or because they're malnourished?
Then, with these delicious magical apples, I'll put the fat little piggies to sleep and bake them into delicious pies.
No.
I don't mean to be rude, but are you a witch?
Oh, oh, my dear, it's not rude at all. Of course I'm a witch. It would be rather dangerous being out all alone if I wasn't a witch, wouldn't it?
It would be.
Most people just assume I'm a witch, but it's nice to be asked.
Well, okay.
Cool. I've never met a witch before.
Haven't you? I wouldn't be so sure. You may have known a witch all your life and just not known it.
Oh. Ba-ba-bum. Yeah, but you also said you're gonna eat the children of the sprawl. Do I have a... Oh, right, the monster manual. Like, and what is our guide say about people? No. Jail. No eating our children. I mean, yes, you have food for the food shortage, but...
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
What?
I don't have a dog. I was gonna say, I'm like, well, I know she's gonna say it.
Don't you?
No.
Oh, Well, then I guess I'll just have to make you one.
Uh-oh. Are we getting a game over? That hasn't happened in a while. Transformed into a small terrier, you were unable to continue your work as a castle guardsman. Okay, yeah, it's been a bit since we've got a game over.
Why, hello, my dear. It's...
So... do I just deny you, then? I'm trying to... no, okay. I just thought, like, that her picture, like, she had, like, a witch's hat on in the thing, but I realized what it is it's the shadow from right here, just at a weird angle. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, let's... yeah, we talked to you.
Oh, man, I could sure go for a homemade apple pie.
Well, my dear, the trick is the pie doesn't actually have any apples in it at all.
What?
Oh, well then what are the apples for?
I'm afraid that's a family secret.
For fattening up kids and not letting them... okay. I mean, I guess we get to try this again. That's the one upside of getting a game over. Maybe I can use a crap crystal? No. Nope. I mean, you know, it's not a good chance, so I wasn't expecting it to work, but... deny, I guess?
With all of these... then with these delicious magical...
so, no? You're not allowed to eat the children of the sprawl? Go away.
But my plans! My glorious, glorious plans! And my delicious pie!
You'll just have to take it somewhere else, sister.
Alright, Petrard. I mean, what?
All right, but before I go, I'll share a secret with you. This is no ordinary apple.
I know.
It's a magic wishing apple.
That puts people to sleep and fattens them up so you can bake them into pies. Yes, I heard.
Wishing apple?
Yes, one bite and all your wishes come true. Would you like to take it?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, give me the apple.
I'm not gonna eat
All
it, but...
right, dear, but don't eat it until you...
Oh, I didn't want to eat it. I was gonna give it, like, give the weird magic apple to me, and then I trick someone with it. Not because I wanted to eat it myself right now.
Huh? Oh dear. Night-night, my darling.
Ugh. Upon eating the bewitched apple, Lil lost consciousness and died. To be fair, like, you and I knew that apple was bad, and that's not what I wanted it
Why,
for.
hello. It's all...
I just wanted it to give to someone else. Like, it's like, oh no, rampaging werewolf. Like, oh, here, werewolf, I've got some food for you. Take this apple. Like, you know, that type of thing. Maybe I get this again, though. Hey, okay, there we go. What does Malcolm think about a crazy witch who wants to eat children?
That's the elderly nomad woman I stole the tarot cards off of. She tried to turn me into a duck. Don't let her in, or she might turn you into a duck.
Okay. I mean, we already knew to deny her because of the whole fact that she wants to eat the children of the city, but sure. Also, she might turn us into a duck. Okay. Thanks, Malcolm. You're very helpful.
But my
You'll just...
My glorious plans.
Wishing apple? Yeah.
No, thanks.
No thanks. I've got this thing about taking food from strangers.
What a clever little girl you are.
Yeah, apparently because you're so stupid that you're like, meat pies made out of kids. Well, that's a Kinder surprise. That's what that Kinder, German for kid, like kindergarten. So, in case you're not bilingual, there you go. It's a funny pun that takes 2 languages to work. You figured out her dastardly plan and did the right thing. And I got a cool pun out of it. I hear stomping. Oh, hi.
It is the same little guardsman who admitted scary tree monster in our previous encounter.
Hello.
I am here today to attend a meeting at your puny and horribly decorated city hall.
Okay. But what else can you tell us?
I was successful in my bid to represent the constituents of Darkwood Forest on the outskirts of Kaladar.
Okay.
You are now looking at me, scary tree monster.
Yay.
I ran unopposed and threatened to stomp and thwomp any who entered the race against me. It was a landslide.
Little less yay on that part, but okay. Yeah.
No wonder you ran unopposed. I wouldn't want to get stomped and or thwomped either.
Smart kid.
So can we decode you? Like, okay, because it's the same tree monster, presumably if we decode it, it would do the same thing. So I don't know if we have to? I don't know. What else you gotta say?
In my new capacity as an elected official, I have been in communication with Councilwoman Ash and Lieutenant Stryker.
Okay.
They each have plans to use my newfound political capital to achieve their goals. So many options for Mayor Scary Tree Monster.
Yeah, they do that.
Wow, you've been busy. Making connections and getting to know all the people? Sounds exciting.
I know how that goes.
Yes. It has been quite an adjustment for Scary Tree Monster, but I am doing my best. It is quite stressful, though.
I know, man, I know. Okay, so he said Ash and Stryker, well... Maybe I should have called them both, but... Oh, we didn't know that.
Excellent. Mayor Scary Tree Monster will be an absolute asset in aiding our defenses at home. The mayor here should serve as an effective deterrent. His ability to both stomp and thwomp are the stuff of legend.
Not just stomp, but stomp and thwomp. You don't say.
Well done, Guardsman. Admit Mayor Scary Tree Monster without delay, for the sake of the Sprawl's defenses.
Okay. I mean, I had no reason to deny him in the first place, but the fact that Stryker also agrees... Cool. Cool, cool.
Mayor Scary Tree Monster humbly accepts entry into the Sprawl.
Yay.
Oh, well, that's very nice to hear.
Lieutenant Stryker promised the opportunity to stomp and thwomp any enemy who may come near. Stomp and thwomp!
Yeah, I mean, normally I'd be like, this is bad, but we are at war, so, you know. You connected Stryker to her stompiest, thwompiest new recruit in the defense of the Sprawl. Good for you. Yeah. Like, if this was pre-war, giving Stryker a gigantic tree monster to just stomp and thwomp her enemies would be like, I don't know about this, but... Yeah, no, during wartime, okay. Also, I do like that he sounds like a Muppet from Sesame Street. Just sort of in general. Not any one in particular, but just...
That openly enunciated sort of mouthful of marbles voice. I am a scary tree monster. Let's learn to count using our ABCs.
Yeah, is there that type of voice? I like it. That's a sound. Oh, zombie. Is that like a duck? Hello. How goes? Can I talk to you? Yeah.
You're supposed to say, brains, brains. I almost thought that might work.
Uh-huh.
This could take a while.
Yeah, we're just gonna spend our night making fun of the zombies. How's it going?
Look, are you gonna let us in or not?
What the?
What did you say? Whoa, did I just commune with zombies?
That's amusing, but shuffle along, guys. Shuffle along.
Sorry, you can't come in today. They're wandering off. Bye, zombies!
Bye, zombies. 3 stars. Who would have guessed? They're harmless, but on average, you did the right thing. What do you mean, on average, I did the right thing? I got 3 stars and there was no 4-star option. Hello.
Oh, hi. You must be Lil. I was told to come to these gates so that I could be looked after by you. I'll be heading in now unless you need something else from me.
Anything else? Information? Who are you? What are you doing here?
So, who told you to come see me?
Aw, geez. It's kind of a top secret project I'm working on. I don't think I should say much more about it. It's on the up and up, but I'm afraid it's also pretty hush-hush.
Uh-huh.
Up and up and hush-hush, eh? Well, that all sounds real legit to me. Probably shouldn't even ask any more questions. I should probably just let you right on in.
You're being sarcastic, right?
Hey, someone finally understood sarcasm.
Duh.
I was told you were sarcastic. Good, I am in the right place.
I can't tell you anymore. Or can you? Tell me more, tell me more.
The GLA floated a plan to dig a tunnel under the outer walls to access essential supplies from the outside.
Okay.
I'm here to get the project started.
Okay. I don't want to save my truth spray then. We have 6 rewinds. Let's just redo that. Get our truth spray back. Now we know the secret. That's what time travel's about. Using your resources and then getting them back. All right. You're not a secret, like, spy or anything. You're good.
So,
let's trust them this time.
top secret. Whoa. And they sent you straight to me, eh? Yep, that sounds about right. I'm kind of the best guardsman on the force these days.
You're not wrong.
That's not what I was told.
What were you told?
I was told that you were trustworthy if a bit... Well, that's not important. I was told you were trustworthy.
Uh-huh. I mean, okay, I guess to be fair, we have specifically flaunted the rules that we were supposed to be following, but shut up.
Wait a minute. Didn't I see you at the GLA? The whole traitor in our midst thing?
Yep, that was me. I always seem to get pulled into those lineups. One of the downsides of being a mole person.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, I never really understood the whole mole being a spy thing either.
Nobody knows, and it really hurts my feelings.
Aww.
That's terrible. From now on, I'll make it my mission to use mole only to refer to mole people, or actual moles, not traitors or spies.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, thumbs up. Good job, Lil. We all learned a thing here today. Anyways, what else you got?
Spill, what's the project you're working on?
All right, I'll tell you. The GLA is supporting a plan to dig a tunnel under the outer walls to get access to supplies from the outside.
Yep.
I'm here to get the project started. So
Yeah, I know. I trust
That sounds like a great idea. We could sure use the supplies.
You're telling me. I'm down to using single ply for my morning constitutional.
Didn't need to know that.
You're what?
When I go to the bathroom.
Barf. TMI, dude.
I mean, to be fair, you asked, Lil. Okay, so that's the mole thing. We got the witch, we got the bull, we got the zombies. I still want to see a guy in a bedsheet pretending to be a
I'll be
ghost.
off to take care of this top secret assignment. Thanks, kid. I knew I was right to come to your gate.
Woo! You heard the details of the tunnel plan finally coming to fruition, remember? The one we first told you about in level 8? Go you! I do remember. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so we've got a Jason hockey mask, a bloody machete like Jason, and then a Freddy Krueger dress with...
Holy hell! You are actually a nightmare come to life.
Is it the belt?
What? No.
Is it the knife and the hockey mask?
And the knife glove. Yes.
Yeah, that.
Are you sure it's not the belt? Because I have a big job interview today, and I don't want anything to ruin it.
It's not the belt.
I mean, I guess I'm not laughing as much as I did with Chloe, but... this game and their ability to make very amusing characters. Is it the belt? Yeah, no, it isn't, actually. I surprised. Who's your interview with?
So, what's your name?
Jason Krueger?
Greaves. First name, Stabatha.
Stabatha Greaves.
Of course it
Terrifying
is.
figure of utter horror. I do not have you on my list.
Of course that's your name.
Oh, they don't know I'm coming.
And you said you had a job interview today in the sprawl?
Well, not in the sprawl, but cutting through would save me some travel time. I'm headed to the outdoor wilderness camp at Lake Scream and Die. I'm applying to be a camp counselor. Well, reapplying.
I mean, I really want to tease her, but I also feel like that might kill us. But I'm gonna do it anyway.
Outdoor wilderness? I didn't know there was such a thing as indoor wilderness.
What do you think houseplants are?
Touché.
Fair enough. All right. We didn't die and I got played. Okay. I mean, I think we gotta... Like, I don't know. This game is so great about, like, who is obviously evil, who is fake obviously evil, like, who's good, who's fake good, like... Because, like, there's stuff like, okay, you look like Scary Tree Monster looks really evil, but is actually a fine dude. And then there's stuff like Chloe, who's like Disney princess, who's actually super evil, and yes, that she is evil. So I don't know. Is she actually super evil and is just gonna go and murder the hell out of everyone? Or is like she legit just reapplying to be a camp counselor? I don't know. So she could tell us. Hi.
That night I died in the woods, a demonic spirit of vengeance possessed my shattered heart and brought my twisted corpse back to life.
Yeah, it happens.
Now, I am cursed to wander the campgrounds of Lake Scream and Die at night until I have slaughtered every last person who had a hand in my death. I just hope I can make it through the job's 90-day probation period.
But, okay, but how did you die? Like, were you killed or was it negligence? Because, now, again, let me just preface it. I'm not saying that murdering people in real life is a good solution. I'm just saying that in a fantasy realm where someone, like, dies at camp and becomes a murder ghost thing, demon, like, if it's because you died because people were just negligent on accident, that's one thing. Like, if they, like, purposely drowned you, though, no. Who am I to get in your way? Like, that seems like a you and them problem to sort out.
Maybe we should do a little pre-interview interview, you know, for practice.
Yes.
Good idea.
So, Stabatha, why do you want to work at this horribly named camp?
Oh, I've been a camper at Lake Scream and Die for a while now. I met all my friends there. I died there. It's been a major part of my life.
Oh my, wow, okay. And what would you say is your biggest strength?
Punctuality.
And your biggest weakness?
Probably wanting to kill all the other camp counselors in gruesome and horrific ways.
Yeah, I'd say that would be a strong deterrent.
But please, you have to give me this job. I have so much vengeful spirit inside of me towards those camp counselors who lured me out into the woods that night and left me to die. Please, reconsider.
Calm down, Stabitha. I'm not the actual interviewer. But again, if I was, everything you just said would not be helpful.
Okay, if they lured her out in the woods to die. I also... Well, okay. Because here's the thing, I actually want to keep doing this interview. I want to talk to her again. But we already used the truth spray, so we have no more actions. I kind of wanted to see, what happens if we let her through? What star rating do we get? Or if we deny her, what star rating do we get? But I want to reset just to do the thing anyway. So I think this is probably the worst idea. So I'm going to do this, and then we'll reset. Yeah, you're fine. It's cool. Go ahead and murder some people.
You are free to enter. I'd wish you luck on the interview, but the people I probably should be wishing luck to are your soon-to-be victims.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance.
Have fun.
Hey.
Sorry, I forgot I cut your phone line and didn't fix it. I hate to leave you vulnerable.
That's very considerate of you, Stabitha.
You open the door for a deranged psycho corpse lady to slaughter a handful of horny teenagers. Was there a way you could have saved them? Yes, there is. I'm sure there's lots of ways I could have saved them. I just wanted to see what would happen if we didn't. Apparently because I'm a psychopath. I mean, aren't I more of the psychopath in this situation? She's at least honest, hey, I'm here to kill a bunch of people. At least she's honest about stuff, whereas I'm it'd be funny to see that. I'm not the vengeful ghost that got killed by them. Alright, I want to hear the rest of your stuff. Yeah, let's trust this time.
Tabitha, that's a beautiful name.
Don't say it 3 times into a mirror at night, though.
I'm gonna take your word on that.
Oh, I love you, Stabitha. I mean, you're terrible, and I never want to see you again after this, but I love you.
Maybe we should do a little
Okay.
So, and you're...
Alright, we'll trust again.
Sounds like you have a strong sense of motivation.
Yes, motivation to seek revenge on those camp counselors who lured me out into the woods that night and left me to die.
Just trying to help you out here, Stabitha.
Alright, what's conversation 3?
Since you're here in front of me and not dead, I guess those camp counselors didn't kill you after all. So, there's no need for revenge, right?
That night I died in the woods. A demonic spirit of vengeance possessed my shattered heart and brought my twisted corpse back to life. Now, I am cursed to wander the campgrounds of Lake Scream and Die at night until I have slaughtered every last person who had a hand.
What happens if we tease her about it?
It'll be tough not to kill anyone in that 90-day probation period.
You're telling me, but I'll try to keep busy with arts and crafts.
I mean, I still think we should let her in. That seems legit. Oh yeah, if we tried to call... I was like, well, what happens if we call someone? Well, we know what would happen. It wouldn't work, because she cut the phone lines. Do I just deny you? I mean, clearly sending her to jail seems like the wisest in the sense that, well, she's trying to go murder a bunch of teenagers. Let's put her in jail. I don't want another game over. That said, I guess you haven't committed a crime yet. What if I just make you go the long way? Can I just wash my hands of the whole situation? Not fail my job, but also not be stabbed? Can we find a nice middle ground?
Now, Stabitha, promise you're not gonna murder me.
I can't promise that.
But I'm not gonna let you in.
I understand. You're just doing your job. I guess I'm taking the long way to Lake Scream and Die. If I don't get the job because I was running late, I'll come back.
and tell you all about it.
Oh god, what have I done?
Okay. That's...
Sorry, I forgot I cut your phone line and didn't fix it.
Like, I knew this scene was coming and I still got jump scared from it.
Sure you don't want to change your mind about letting me in?
No, I really don't think I should let you in.
Okay, I admire your conviction.
Okay, thank you, Stabitha.
3 stars. You bought a handful of horny teenagers a few days before being cut apart by a deranged psycho corpse lady. Was there a way you could have saved them? All right, so... I'm wondering, like... I don't know that sending her to jail is gonna be any better. I'm gonna run out of I've got 4 rewinds left. I'm gonna run out of them just doing this, but I kind of actually want to solve this one. Like, I find this very interesting to try and get the 4-star on. Of, like, trying not to die and trying to, like, try to get the 4 stars and save the people while trying not to piss her off enough to get killed. Like, this one is actually interesting for me trying to get 4 stars. Like, some of the other ones, it's like, oh, what random thing did you not do? Like, I'm trying to deduce this one. Because I feel like doing jail is not going to work, but we have Truth Spray, which I don't think we need. No, in fact, we already used it on her. Right. We did it, and she just tells us her plan. The same one if we talk to her 3 times. So we know it's not this. Like, she doesn't have any paper or anything, or, like, tree sigils on her. So we have metal detector, X-ray, bullwhip. Yet something just speaks to me and says, probably don't whip the lady with a bloody machete. That's just... So I guess we could try to X-ray? Like, we have the metal detector, but... Yeah. Hey, guess what? I detected some metal. It's the weapons that she is very clearly carrying. So I think our only option... Well, okay, we could also try calling, and it just won't work because she's cut the lines. I don't know if that would change the results, though. So yeah, I'll try this crystal. If it doesn't work... Hey, we get the success anyways. Because that's the only thing that could have something, right? Like, under her mask, maybe? Oh. Wait, yes? That was not there a second ago.
There's your problem right there. Looks like you got a demonic hex on your heart.
I mean, she literally told us she was possessed by a demon. We knew that, but...
Gonna be hard to get rid of that bugger. Seems to be written in a different language, so we're gonna need foreign parts to fix her.
Oh, I don't want it removed. It gives me the unnatural strength and endless stamina I need to hunt down camp counselors in the woods at night.
Yeah, I know, but we don't want you doing that, Stabitha. That said, written in a foreign language, you say. Okay, we know what to do next. And I'm getting lucky on these. Nice. The game wants me to help Stabitha.
Did you just decode the hex on my heart without asking me?
Yes.
Oh, I guess I did. I'm sorry.
That's a little presumptuous.
Well, I still did it.
I don't have to read it if you don't want me to.
No, go ahead. I'm curious what it says myself.
It translates to, if this hex is read out loud, the cursed shall return to whence they came.
Wait, on second thought, no!
Carol, Scooby and Fallon's son.
In Adam? Hi again. How's it going?
Hey, I remember you. How have things been?
Hi, devil. Bye, devil.
Well, this has been one for the books.
I mean, it took us 3 tries, but we did it. You exorcise the demon inhabiting this undead serial killer. Bravo. Okay. I like that one. I like that one. I mean, both because Stabitha is super funny. I'm Stabitha! But I like the way you could deduce it was fun. Like, well, okay, I mean, deduce it after we did try some other stuff. Like, because I thought the True Spray might do something. It's like, okay, if you can't just talk to her, that doesn't work. So you have to use an item. And True Spray didn't work. Well, it's like, all right, let's, like, take a look. She has metal. She doesn't have anything to decode. You probably don't want to attack her because she's gonna, murder the hell out of you. That one was fun. That one was fun to, like, decode. Not like the decoder, but, like, decode how to actually solve it. I like that one. Like, that was just a well-made puzzle. Hi.
We got a call. There may or may not be something strange going on in your general vicinity.
If there's something strange in your general vicinity, who you gonna call?
Who are you now?
Ghost Finders.
Ghost Finders! Guys, ghosts aren't real. I have a thing right here that tells me so.
Ghost finders? So what, you find ghosts?
That's right.
People call us when they suspect some paranormal activities. We come in and we find out what's what.
Uh-huh, ghost finders, eh? So what do you do when you find these ghosts?
Well, it's tough to say. Technically speaking, we haven't found one yet.
I know, because the monster manual tells us they're not real.
But we sure have come pretty darn close.
Come on, man. You're full of
Whoa, where did a nice kid like you hear language like that?
My dad. That's what he says about the Goblin Ball referees.
I am also... I think the most amusing thing about this is that it censors her saying, like, come on, guys, you're full of shit, and it censors that. But at the end of part 1 at the wedding, when Petrard sent the declaration of war, and I think this is it's super good, like, because, like, the game does a good job, that it's censoring anytime people swear, except when Petrard, like, declares war and the wedding goes into shambles because he's like, I reject you, Marvog, I'm marrying the goblin. And Lil just goes, oh, shit. And it, like, it's a, as TV tropes would call it, precision F-bomb, precision F-strike. But, like, the fact that they censor it, except in, like, a super dramatic moment, is actually pretty cool. Anyways, what are you guys actually up to? Because, no, you're not. There are no ghosts, you're liars.
It's common knowledge that there's no such thing as ghosts, but people will pay a pretty penny to commune with their lost loved ones. If we provide a bit of comfort to people in need, what's the harm?
Got it, you're con man.
Especially if they've happened to prepare a little dinner as well. Maybe some finger foods. Hard to get a proper home-cooked meal these days, and typically there's some food to go around after a death.
Yeah, so you're a con man. Okay.
All right. Letting go of the fact that I'm almost positive that ghosts aren't real, how would you find them?
It takes an incredible amount of energy to find wraiths, specters, and other phantom apparitions,
Energy? Like from power crystals?
Ooh.
Yep.
You expect me to believe you can really find ghosts with power crystals?
Sure can. You just drop one in the valve of my trusty Ghostometer 3000 here, and then it whirls around in the proton part, then poof! Ghost found.
Oh, I get it. Bullshit, 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 and here's your bill.
Wait, but... Power crystal? I want a power crystal. Give me that. I wonder if... Well, do I... Okay, this is the last one of the day, so it's fine if we do a custom rewind. I want the power crystal in his thing. The problem is... If it's inside the thing, I have to scan it. Which will use a power crystal to get a power crystal. Like, it might give us a better rating. Yeah, like, I already used this. Like, I don't know if this one will work. I'm gonna try an metal detector because I still have the crappy crystal. Because then, essentially, if I can get the crystal and, like, confiscate it, then I could use a crappy crystal to upgrade to a good crystal. But I just don't know if this is gonna work. I mean, and the crystal might not even work anyway, so... Nope. But, so what if... I mean, this will probably do a better star ranking if we steal... What the... Hi? That's not what I was expecting.
Oh my god! There's a ghost right behind you!
Nice try, kid. You gotta wake up pretty early to get the jump on the ghost finders.
Take a look for yourself if you don't believe me.
Oh my god! A ghost!
Ah! Let's get out of here!
Okay, I thought I was just gonna steal his power
My
crystal.
hour is almost come.
Hold that thought. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like you scan the dude's thing because he's like, I have a power crystal in here. You scan it and be like, oh look, there's a power crystal in here, and then you take it, and that would give us like 4-star rating. Like, hey, you like confiscated a power crystal and drove away the con men. Good job. I wasn't expecting an actual ghost. I have to update the monster manual. Also, hi.
Alas, poor ghost.
Pity me not, but lend thy serious hearing, revenge my foul and most unnatural murder.
Okay.
Murder? Who done it?
That villainous mage Tyronius Athanatos.
Ooh, okay. I mean, we did learn that that King Oswin died under mysterious circumstances. I mean, I'm assuming this is King Oswin because it's his face on the poster, so... And it specifically is like, this is King Oswin's face. When are they going to replace it with Desdemona? So, you know, I'm assuming that you're King Oswin. Killed by Tyronius. I mean, here I am like, the plot thickens, but I guess that's not like... That's like, the plot thickens, but like, yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, that follows.
How?
With juice of cursed Hebenon in a vial, and in the porches of mine ears did pour the leprous distillment.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did he pour poison in your ear?
He poured poison in your ear? That's a really weird way to kill someone.
Yeah, well, blame Shakespeare.
Remember me.
Okay. I'm glad we rewound, but I will admit...
I knew that Tyronius was no good, but this is another level.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool that we did that. Yeah, I expected things to be different, but not that different. Okay. You're visited by the actual ghost of King Oswin, and you've learned more about the full extent of Tyronius' evil plans. Screw you, Tyronius. I hate you. Oh, hey, how you doing?
It is imperative that you invite me in. The sun is coming up.
Yeah, I know. So here's the thing. We know he's a vampire. But, like, we also know that he runs a chiropractor business. Is it okay to let him in this time? Like, if the sun is coming up and he's about to die, then... Yeah, you know what? Alright, fine. Please don't give me a 1-star for this. I mean, if not, well, we know what to do, but...
Oh, well, that was easy.
Yay! Let me in! Okay, what? I mean, like, we dealt with him the first time. We did his vampire thing, so I don't know. Maybe we should have rejected him, but... does it say anything about him? No. It'll probably tell us... Oh, apparently we denied them? I mean, we didn't deny them. They ran away. Hopefully we won't die and turn into vampires, but whatever. Back to the Twisted Sisters. Gonna take a nap now. Hey guys. Tacos? I mean, I want to do this, but I have to do this.
Let me guess. We're finally gonna have the best friend taco party I've been dreaming about since level 5.
Excuse me, what?
You're not a part of this, Chuck.
Lil, I have something important to discuss with you.
What's the story with the new bling?
It was a gift from Tyronius on behalf of the Mages Guild to keep me safe.
Yeah, I'd take that off right now.
Tyronius has been giving me big bad guy energy since level 1. I would ditch that amulet immediately.
That is for me to decide. Lil, I have something I need to tell you.
Desi, I know we talked about this, but are you sure? Lil's done a lot for us.
I am not having this conversation again. It is entirely inappropriate what you've been put through. That is why tomorrow will be your last guard shift.
Ooh. What?
This is what I've been saying. But, we're at war. I've been doing a good job, I think. I feel like in lots of little ways have been, I don't know, changing the course of fate.
Yes, you have indeed. You've changed them for the worse. This is why a child should not be in charge of anything.
Yeah, we get it. Tyronius is controlling her.
Desi, sure, she's a kid. And no, it's probably not fair. But she's proven she's more than meets the eye plenty of times. You were the reason I asked her to uncover the spy in the GLA.
True as that may be, it's time she was relieved of her duty.
Where is all of this coming from? I thought we were, friends.
Friends? With you? Someone who has been acting in her own self-interest against the crown? Tyronius has told me the true nature of your character.
Tyronius? He's nuts, and he gives off real main villain energy. Why would you believe anything that creepy ghoul factory has to say?
Because he has accepted the role as my advisor.
He's your 4th advisor?
4th, and perhaps only, if the other 3 remain so utterly useless.
You're gonna fire Stryker? I mean, I get Shit Cannon Ash and Malcolm, but don't you think it's better to, have multiple opinions when it comes to big decisions?
Not anymore. And neither does Tyronius. He also thinks it is time for this little game to be over.
These don't sound like your words.
She's right, honey. They don't.
Listen to me. I have made my decision. Tomorrow will be your final shift. We will not suffer those who speak against the Queen of the Sprawl.
Desdemona, listen to yourself.
I will not be spoken to like that by a filthy... I'm sorry. I'm under so much pressure. I need to lie down. I don't feel quite like myself right now. Lil, I'm sorry, but it's almost time for the end. Chuck, take me home.
This doesn't make any sense. I've worked my ass off for you and the bloody sprawl, not to mention the idiot triplet advisors, and now you're following that Tyronius asshole's advice? Fine, I quit.
You can't quit. You were already relieved of duty.
This sucks.
I'm sorry, Lil. I'll try to talk to her. Good night.
Yeah, we get it. Tyronius is controlling her. I mean, I still feel bad. Alright. But to end the chapter, Lil had foiled Brunhilde the morally questionables, to say the least, planned to fatten the children of the Sprawl with candy and then bake them into pies, the witch left in a huff. She took a hard look at her scheme and really thought about why people were so often disgusted at the idea of eating pies made out of children. So she pivoted and created a line of vegan apple pies. After months of tweaking her recipe to perfection, she baked some of the most incredible pies you've ever tasted. She made the cover of the Sprawl Tatler newspaper, was declared best new restaurant, and there was much rejoicing. Yay! Enlisted by Lieutenant Stryker, Mayor Scary Tree Monster was assigned wall guard duty where he was free to stomp and thwomp to his moss-covered heart's content. While he enjoyed himself immensely at first, he had a nagging feeling that there was somewhere he was supposed to be. His big meeting at Sprawl City Hall! How could he have forgotten? Lieutenant Stryker had tricked Mayor Scary Tree Monster. She knew he could be distracted employing his love of stomping and thwomping long enough to miss a vote on a controversial new bill, a bill that included, among other things, plans to cut down his Darkwood Forest on the outskirts of Kaladar. No! Mayor Scary Tree Monster arrived at a city hall too late to stop Bill use Darkwood Forest lumber to build orphanages for sick and injured children separated from their parents by the war and help them get their parents back from being signed into law. Wait. Oh. I'm conflicted. This was the lowest point in Mayor Scary Tree Monster's political career. It's like, hooray! He went and was able to stomp and thwomp, and like, oh no, it was actually a trick, but hooray, it was actually because they're using the lumber to build orphanages for children separated by the war in hopes of getting them back to their parents. Let's just call it a wash. Zombies. As the zombie horde meandered away from the sprawl, one of the undead amblers strayed from the pack. This zombie found himself wandering into a party at a beach house on the crystal shores of Lake Inez. Amazingly, he was the former owner of the house and was quickly recognized by two of his former employees at the party. They knew that guests would be alarmed at seeing their former friend in his current zombified form, so they came up with the harebrained scheme to pretend he wasn't a zombie and began to move him from room to room, waving and nodding him at all the unsuspecting party guests. Is his name Bernie, by chance? Unfortunately, since he was a zombie and not just a corpse, this whimsical reenactment of the movie Weekend at Bernie's took a dark turn. The zombie immediately bit his two former employees, turning them both into brain-hungry monsters. The three spent the remainder of the party biting and turning the other guests. What can I say? This game and I, we're on the same wavelength. That zombie would have been the perfect host except for one small thing. He was undead. With the arrival of Punxsutawney Polly, the build a secret tunnel to get supplies from the outside plan could officially get underway. The project was completed in record time, with team leader Polly attributing some of its success to having had the opportunity to unpack and talk through the secret plan on his way into the city. For the first time in months, substantial amounts of food made its way into the sprawl. Yeah. Stabatha! Decoding the hex on Stabatha Greaves' heart exorcised the demon and freed her soul from its clutches. In death, she was finally at peace. Stabatha's former friends, the counselors from the outdoor wilderness camp at Lake Scream and Die, ended their summer contracts and went home. But they were plagued by the guilt they felt for their part in Stabatha's death. Could they really just go back to their normal lives after what they had done? 1 year later, they met back up at Lake Scream and Die. They were all starting to crack under the weight of their secret. In fact, assistant head counselor Mitch Morrison suggested they all turn themselves in. He couldn't live with it anymore. He needed to tell the authorities that they had done what they had done last summer to assuage his guilty conscience. But the others didn't like the plan. They knew they couldn't let Mitch confess to their crimes. They had to silence him. With 2 murders now on their hands, the group of camp counselors went their separate ways, once again assured their secret was safe for now. The demon Lil had exorcised from Stabatha found a perfect new home in Mitch Morrison, and the cycle continues. They had it coming. The Ghost Finders. Ghost Finders were never able to again replicate their trick of making the ghost of King Oswin appear, nor were they able to convince anyone they actually did it in the first place. As a result, the duo was forcibly committed to the Sisters of Charity Psychiatric Hospital for the Differently Minded and Delusional. Count Heinrich von Pyre. Count Heinrich von Pyre's wedding started beautifully until that pesky Van Helsing showed up and killed the obvious vampire just before sunrise, which would have been the most romantic part of the ceremony. Aw, come on, Helsing. On the plus side, Myrna Harrigan was freed from the Count's curse and control and eventually rekindled a romance with her old fling Jonathan. They got married and had a son named Quincy. They were a very boring family. The Sprawl lost one of its best chiropractors that night. Rest in peace, Heinrich. You were too beautiful for this world. I know, man. This game did Heinrich dirty.
My friend here is not the sharpest tool in the shed.
We're not in a shed.
Point proven.